Hey Collective, hi, how are you? If you don't know me, my name is Winter and I have several clair abilities, and I'm also an intuitive empath, and I use those gifts and abilities as well as my knowledge of the cards to channel messages from Spirit for you. And look, tarot and oracle cards, they are extremely sensitive to energies. And it's not like tarot and astrology, where you get your horoscope. Those are like completely different things. So when we do channel messages for like particular signs, it's still spirit, still communicating with spirit through the cards. And it doesn't really have anything to do with astrology. We're just picking up on the messages for those that just happen to be like a Cancer sign or a Scorpio or Sagittarius, whatever. So with my readings, what I do is focus collectively on the cards will tell me about those that will feel drawn to click on them on the reading, because they know everything. They know what's inside your mind, what's inside your heart. So they know who is going to feel drawn to watch the reading. But with that being said, please only take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. If something isn't resonating, then just leave it for someone else. Okay, I'm going to just do a quick little prayer with and use my singing bowl to clear out the energy for myself and yourself. If you would like to take a moment and ask your spirit team what you need to know, like what energies you can expect in the near future, or like what you need to know about the future, we're going to look at future energy for you. So let's go ahead. Thank you, Divine Source Energy, Divine Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, Angels, Archangels, Ascendant Masters of Love and Light, Ancestors of the Highest Good, Angelic, Cosmic, Galactic, Celestial Beings, Higher Light Beings, and any and all benevolent energies, entities, beings that come only from Divine Source Energy of Love and Light that can best assist with this reading. I call upon you now to be here with us for this collective style reading that I will do. I thank you for guiding, blessing, and protecting this reading, myself and any and all souls that find their way here. May everyone involved in this reading feel safe, loved, and connected to the All There Is. And may the messages received here today be of value, be purposeful, meaningful, and really make a difference. I thank you for only honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages that come only from the divine, that are only of the greatest and highest good of all, and to the harm of none, with peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. Okay, so now there's like many different people gonna show up, many different situations. Some of you are married, some of you are single, some of you are dating, some of you are not. So some of you have got jobs that you've been at for years, and some of you are looking for a job. So that's why I say take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because everyone has their own story. So I'm going to pull the messages that best represent the collective energies. So, and I will give you the messages that I'm receiving for each situation of that particular card. All right, so there is a bit of a struggle, right? There may have been some sort of loss. This may have been like a job loss for someone. This may be also like dealing with like some sort of like, I just heard bankruptcy for someone, but like you may be feeling like out in the cold, like it with regards to friends, a romantic partner, or this is like some sort of struggle or loss, whether it be financially, emotionally, spiritually. And I feel like, but you are like trying to figure things out. You're trying to be resourceful and figure out like how to get out of like maybe finances have not been the greatest right now. They've definitely probably been worse, but maybe it's not been the greatest, and like you're trying to be resourceful and figure out how you're going to make ends meet, how you're going to make some extra money. You know, like you're really coming up with some really good ideas though on how to get yourself out of some sort of struggle that you're currently dealing with, some sort of conflict even, or loss. There's maybe been, yep, like there's definitely been like kind of stretching resources, trying to make ends meet, you know, and like you're trying to work it out. You're like trying to figure it out, you know, and there may even be someone or others that are looking to you to be the one to kind of figure it all out, you know, with that magician being the one to kind of pull a rabbit out of your hat, you know, like you're just trying to pull something together for either yourself or others. So what, well, nope. All right. There may be like, all right. So for some of you, I'm getting, now this is not for everyone, but I am getting, there's like some sort of workplace crush with that Knight of Cups showing up. There's ladybugs literally everywhere. If that is the case for whoever you are, if you've got a workplace crush, I feel like yeah, you may be wondering like how this person feels about you. And this person actually has a crush on you as well. And you may be like, yep, I knew it. I knew that they had a thing for me. I could tell by the way they talked to me, or I could tell by the way that they looked at me, or something along those lines, you know, is what I'm getting. But with this Knight of Cups, if there has been like any kind of arguments or any kind of like tempers flared, I'm seeing you being like the mediator, whether even if that's you arguing with someone else or other people arguing, you're the mediator regardless, and you're the one that is capable of kind of bringing everyone, like kind of smoothing things out, being the voice of reason, to kind of like cool people off or like kind of talk people down. I'm also too seeing someone that may want to make you some sort of an offer. There's someone that has a bit of a crush on you. They do want to like talk to you, but maybe too afraid. All right, but as far as like collectively speaking, this is a time right now for you to really coming up with creative ideas on how to like resolve your finances, or regarding like something that you're passionate about. Like there's this kind of yeah, there's like new creative ideas, or feeling more creative, getting into this creative flow, you know, maybe even like writing poetry or writing music, coming up with like ideas to creatively express yourself, maybe with regards to a new hobby, you know, to kind of get those juices flowing, even if it's not something that you do for a living, but like you're doing it part-time as like just like a hobby, that something here that relaxes you and kind of and is healing to you, that, you know, kind of calms your nerves, so to speak. Well, too many cards, Spirit, but I do want to look at those. Yeah, there's like a need for some equal give and take. All right, Spirit, what card best represents collective energy in the future? Too many cards, but I'm gonna tell you what, I'm seeing progress. A lot of progress in the future. We've got the Fool and the Eight of Wands. There may be some communications, because the Eight of Wands can represent communication. There's like someone, it's like trusting communication as well. Also like some sort of impulsive communication, something happening really quickly, some sort of there's expansion, there's some sort of an expansion coming that's going to involve you kind of taking a risk. I'm also too seeing like a friend, like a friend thing, like lovers turning, like friends turning into lovers. You know, it's like friends talking, and it's like growing and evolving and becoming more than just friends, is something that I'm seeing too. But single jumping cards only. Spirit, what card best represents the future, the near future, for those that will find this reading? We got one. This Seven of Cups, there's options opening up to you. I'm seeing a lot of very like dreamy energy with that Knight of Cups and the Seven of Cups. You may be kind of daydreaming about maybe a person or your career, and just very like yeah, just very like dreamy, you know, visualizing what maybe life would be like if he was with this person, or, you know, daydreaming about like a better future career or relationship. And you may be, though, kind of daydreaming and fantasizing so much about either love, a particular person, your job, a career, that it's like might be difficult to kind of like get started or get moving. There may be like a kind of like procrastination, dragging feet, that type of thing. Yeah, I am seeing like multiple opportunities though. And just as I say that, I got a notification on my phone. There's multiple opportunities opening up for you. Be careful though, because I did stop shuffling. I see the Page of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. So it's like there's all these ideas and, you know, this dreamy energy. And so it might be difficult to kind of like follow through with these all these different ideas, or, you know, kind of starting something and getting distracted and not finishing. So be careful, like you get these great ideas, to really take action on these ideas. And even if you have to kind of throw a bunch of things out there to see what sticks, and then follow through with the one thing that does kind of stick. Yeah, so tell me more, Spirit. What? Alright, we're gonna take this one. Oh, nope, it's too many cards. Dang, sorry you guys. If I pull more than one card when I go to pull, then that's always my sign to put them back and reshuffle. Oh my gosh. There seems to be like something, there may be like, all right, so we've got the Tower and the Three of Swords, and I am going to put those back, and I am going to reshuffle. But you may have been dealing with like a sudden loss, or there may be an unexpected sudden loss, and this is not to bring you fear, and me telling you about this is not going to make it happen. It just is what it is, and bad things happen all of the time, and it's not saying that by listening to this reading it's going to make it happen. But and it may feel devastating, it may feel bad, that maybe you've recently dealt with like some sort of loss. Maybe there's been unfortunately like a loss in a family, or there's been like a oh my gosh, there's been some sort of loss in some way, like a job loss, or someone has lost like some sort of finances, like a financial resource, something like that has been lost. And I'm seeing like a recovery. But it's like, the thing is with the Tower, it's like it's a you see how here we have with the Tower, it represents like a loss due to like nature. It's like a natural disaster. It's like something that's out of your hand. It's like an act of God, so to speak, is what it is. And it happens for a reason. So whatever this loss was that's happened, it was for a reason. You may also be, it's almost like spirit may kind of come in, or the universe may come in, and I'm sorry, you guys, it's hard to, let me cut that off. It's hard to concentrate when I get interrupted because I have ADHD. Show me clearly, Spirit. Now I don't even know what I was saying. Show me clearly. All right, the Queen of Swords. So there's a need to really drown out the outside noise. I feel like that was also part of the message, me getting distracted from my phone. You may find that you're being easily distracted. Life gets in the way. The Tower coming out for a collective reading feels like there may be something going on collectively. I don't feel like that Tower has anything to do with your personal life. So if you stayed watching even after that Tower came out, understand that I don't feel like you have anything to fear. Like, I don't feel like you have a job loss to fear. I don't feel like you have to fear any kind. You don't have to fear, period. Like, even if something like that would happen, there's nothing to fear. But I don't feel like that has to do with your personal life. I feel like that collectively speaking, we may be thrown some sort of wrench in order to distract us from something else. So Spirit is telling you, regardless though, you're needing to, look at all these what was I saying? Butterflies, ladybugs. You need to really try to drown out the outside noise. You know, don't let your emotions get in the way of work. Don't let your, your emotions, period, like practicing the subtle art of detachment, and detaching yourself slightly from your emotions does not make you cold. You still have complete access to your emotions. You're just not going to let them interfere with your plans, with your, things that you have set for yourself, like goals, aspirations, things like that. Drowning out the outside noise of people that are around you, or regarding work, thoughts, intrusive thoughts, relationships, the love that you have for certain people. Not letting any of that interfere with the task at hand, and staying completely focused so that you can get things done, so that you can follow through with the goals and the goals that you have set for yourself. Someone may also want to borrow money or need to borrow money from you, or is coming and asking you for money, but you just don't, you just can't give it to them right now, or you can't loan it to them right now. So don't feel badly about telling people that you just can't help them. And there may be someone actually begging for your help, but if you can't help them, you can't help them. Okay, Spirit, one last card that best represents the viewers that will see this reading in the near future. Those that will actually watch this reading, Spirit. Okay, that went flying in the floor. Let me grab it. Okay. Whoop, and it's the Fool card. Whoop, whoop. So the Fool is actually a really cool card to get. I am seeing new friendships. The Fool can also represent a friend, someone that just wants to be friends, accepting that someone only wants to be friends, or a friends first type of situation. I do want to clarify that Fool though. Let's clarify it. Oh, by the way, I'm also seeing some travel or relocation. Spirit, clarify the Fool. You may be running from something or resisting change, or scared of change. Because look, over here I've got fear of change, and I've also got the running card. All right, Spirit, can you clarify this Fool? The Fool does represent new beginnings, but it feels more than that. Someone may like think that you're naive, or you may need to make sure that you're not allowing yourself to be naive about something or someone. Yeah, see, we got sucker. Look, fools. Oh, this is fools for each other. You just a fool. You know you are. All right, Spirit. Clarify this Fool, because I'm not quite sure I understand the Fool energy right now. Support. Will overcome issue at hand. There's someone that's going to come in and give you a lending hand that's going to help you out of a difficult situation. It's like someone coming in and offering you some guidance and support. Also, too, I see that with the Queen of Swords. So, like, you may be also, like, really, like, feeling lost and needing some guidance, needing some insight on, like, the next steps to take with the Fool. Like, you're just like, I don't know what steps to take next. I don't know what direction should I go for this journey ahead. And so, like, you see here how they're both like in the cold, and the Queen of Swords came out first, and we have the little skeleton dude like looking back. And I you know, the image that I'm getting is like, if you were to see in a movie, it's like this guy, he's like going on this journey, and he's like leaving the community for the first time, and he's walking to the Queen before like he goes out on this journey, and the Queen is like, okay, let me give you some friendly advice before you leave. You need to know this. And so she gives him this secret about the mountains, you know. And I don't know, like, that's just like a vision that I'm kind of getting in my head, you know. So it's like, you know, with the the Seven of Cups here with the Knight of Cups, it's like you may be really needing some guidance, needing some insight on how to like overcome some sort of challenge ahead. A very delicate situation. There's some sort of delicate situation, and that I do feel like there is going to be someone that kind of gives you a helping hand, that kind of gives you some sort of guidance or insight, inspiration. There's something that somebody may say. There's some sort of wisdom or information that someone says that kind of it kind of gives you like this revelation, this insight, answers. Someone is kind of communicating something to you that you're like, oh, okay. And like that, it gives you some sort of, I don't know, like someone may be telling you about a job, or like telling you about like how you could run your business, or telling you about a gig, you know, that you would be perfect for. And whatever it is, it like, there's something here, that some sort of information that comes to light that helps you make a decision or helps you take a path, gives you the guidance that you need, you know, regarding some sort of situation in your life. So I do feel like you desperately need to listen to this person, because they know what they're talking about, and they're not going to steer you wrong. This person is extremely wise, and you're going to look back and be like, they really did know what they were talking about, or something along those lines, you know, like they really, you know, they really did know what they were, you know. Hopefully that makes sense, what I'm trying to say. You know, maybe even like, I don't know, introducing yourself to new people is something that I'm seeing too. Like, I'm seeing you being very outgoing, you know, and just needing to like open yourself up to meeting new people and meeting new friends, you know, maybe going out on the town, you know, opening yourself up to like meeting new people that can help you. Open yourself up to some sort of an assistance or guidance, you know. Like open yourself up to new assistance. I feel like too with the support and the Fool, oh my god, I feel like too your guides, they're really wanting you to know that the universe is supporting you. Like maybe you're embarking upon a new journey, because that also is the Fool. So like you are embarking upon a new journey in the near future. There's something that's new to you, right? And it's like you just having faith that you are completely supported and that you are going to overcome any kind of issues that you're dealing with. Maybe feeling a bit nervous or feeling a bit unprepared, but you are extremely supported, and you will get through it. Like there's going to be people that are going to show up to help you when you need it. There is like someone maybe coming in and like doing you a favor, you know, someone's going to come in and do you a solid and help you through a difficult time as you're kind of going into like this new, embarking upon this new journey. It's like, you know, this might sound kind of cliche or whatever, but your future right now is full of so many different possibilities. And it's like Spirit really wants you to act wisely and act thoughtfully, because like you've got the universe at your feet helping you, supporting you, you know, making sure that you don't act reckless, you know, making sure that you have a plan. It's like I feel like Spirit wants you to really make sure that each step you take as you move into the future is intentional, is well thought out. But you just have to make sure that you actually do act, you know, stay focused, have a clear vision, and step out in faith and trust. Open yourself up to meeting new people, to having new adventures, you know, to begin something new. Like stepping bravely into the unknown. Like the world is your oyster, you know? Be careful not to be wearing rose-colored glasses in relationships either, because the Seven of Cups and the Fool and the Knight of Cups can do that sometimes. Regardless, I feel like there's definitely something big, something new that is approaching in your future. And I feel like Spirit just wants you to trust yourself and your heart, and just really embracing new opportunities, because you are moving into a whole new chapter in your life. A lot of exciting times. Let's see. Any final words, Spirit? Look, you're about to embark upon a new journey. There's this portal that's opening up to you, and it says practice makes perfect. Every action or inaction has a reaction. Routines and patterns will always bring specific results and outcomes. Prepare for a new shift in reality based on consistent choices. Look, that's this right here. prepare for it. So it's like, if you want something different to happen, you need to do something different. Even if it's something as small as like when you get up in the morning, like if you always have coffee and you sit down on your fire escape and smoke a cigarette every morning, like I do, like clockwork. That's what I do. I get up, I get my coffee. If it's cold out, I bundle up with a blanket and I go sit on my fire escape and I drink my coffee and I have a cigarette. I know that has gotten me into a bit of a routine every morning. It's the same. So I know I need to shake it up. So whatever that is for you, maybe there's something that you do every day the same way. And if you want to shift timelines, if you want something new, you're going to have to do something different. All right, Spirit, any other final messages here? Any other final messages? Clouds. Be careful not to have your head in the clouds, right? Confusion, uncertainty, and self-delusion, unclear choices, lack of awareness. So you're needing to get yourself clear on where you're going. Maybe you've had your head in the clouds a little bit. There's been a little bit of uncertainty, or, you know, unclear about the road ahead. So by taking time to get clear on the path ahead and drowning out the outside noise, it's going to allow you to take the next steps that you actually need to take. And one last card. Shop. This card was on the bottom of the deck too, and then again is portal. So be careful, like, not to be impulsive with your money, making wise choices and decisions. You know, don't be impulsive. You may be overspending or excessive, you know, doing some excessive shopping, you know, retail therapy, online shopping, you know, maybe even a shopping addiction. So, so be careful about that. Is something that Spirit is saying. So, but we have Fortune, so this represents getting a reading. So Spirit might be saying you should go, you know, don't go blow your money. Go spend your money on something that matters, like a tarot card reading. Now I'm just joking, but it says a reading will come to pass soon, as what happens is meant to be, is meant as what happens is meant. Be mindful of overindulging in the future, as we can only create the present moment. Your fortune is what you make it to be. So this is what I have for you guys. If you are interested in booking your own personal private reading, please feel free to send me an email. Email is best right now until the 6th, but this is what I have for you guys, and I love you so very much, and the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.